Hello everyone, I am Harshita Negi and you are watching YMCA Sanchar. The Department of Communications and Media Technology of JC Bose University has introduced a new series, Rashtriya Nayako Ko Naman, on completing 75 years of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. In this program, we will bring across the stories of the unsung heroes associated with the Indian freedom movement. In today's episode, we will offer a tribute to this female freedom fighter from Gujarat, Dr. Usha Mehta, an Indian student who ran a secret radio station to inspire masses against the British rule in India. We will highlight the courage, commitment and the extraordinary role that she played in the Indian freedom movement using radio. Let's have a look at the fair share of struggles she had to face throughout her journey.
Mahatma Gandhi also told us this, that our struggle will not stop once we get our freedom, because after all, our freedom is only a part of the emancipation of the lowest and the depressed, most depressed anywhere in the world. So the struggle will go on, and he said, my nationalism is human and humane.
Usha Mehta was born on 25th March 1920 in Saras village near Surat in Gujarat. As a child, she was highly influenced by Mahatma Gandhi. She met Mahatma Gandhi for the first time in his ashram in Ahmedabad when she was just 5 years old. She was so inspired by his speeches that she started following the Gandhian lifestyle, spinning, wearing khadi and living in a minimalist way. In 1928, when she was just 8 years old, she participated in a protest against Simon Commission. She marched wearing tricolor and shouting, "Simon, go back." However, she wasn't supported much by her family in the protest as her father was a lawyer under British Raj. She was involved in her studies when the Quit India resolution was passed on 8 August 1942. Soon all the prominent leaders including Mahatma Gandhi got arrested and everything was left to the young leaders to carry forward. Among such youth was Usha Mehta, who at the age of 22 quit her studies to dedicate all her time to the Quit India movement. Under the guidance of senior leaders, she started a secret Congress radio to share the words of Mahatma Gandhi with the Indian public. Usha Mehta with her team used to broadcast special messages of the leaders, their speeches, reports of mass protests, police atrocities and major strikes from all over the country. They continued the operation of the secret Congress radio for 3 months until 12th November 1942. She was elected as the president of Gandhi Samrak Nidhi, a trust dedicated to the preservation of Gandhian heritage. She was also the president of Gandhi Peace Foundation, New Delhi. In 1998, she received one of the highest civilian orders, the Padma Vibhushan. She died peacefully on 11th August 2000 at the age of 80.
आज भी उस दिन का जब स्मरण करते हैं तो एक रोमांच का अनुभव करते हैं, तो इसीलिए इतने सालों का सपना हमारा साकार होता हुआ देख करके हम सबको बड़ी बड़ी ही खुशी थी। हाँ, ये बात भी है कि हमारा भारत स्वतंत्र तो हुआ था परंतु साथ साथ खंडित भी हुआ था। उसका दुख ज़रूर था हमें, लेकिन फिर भी हम स्वतंत्र हुए, उसका हमारे दिल में एक बहुत ही आनंद था और गर्व भी था। वंदे मातरम।
She may not be with us, but her ideas, books and articles will keep her forever alive in our memories. The nation will forever be grateful to Dr. Usha Mehta for her selfless dedication and commitment to promoting the cause of Indian independence. Stay connected. We will bring many more stories like this. Keep watching YMCA Sanchar. Thank you.